afternoon.
Very good afternoon. How are
How are
you?
you? I'm fine.
I'm I'm also good. Thank you for asking. So we are meeting very first time. So could you please introduce yourself?
Yes, please. Yes, sure. So my name is Sakshi Chauhan and I'm from central part of India, MP, Gwalior. And I have done my master's. Now I'm doing my PhD. And apart from that, I am running my own coaching classes and my YouTube channel as well. So I'm working on my English and communication. And yes, I love to connect with people, explore some new different books. So these all are my hobbies. That's all. What
Okay.
about you?
Yes. So my name is Vandy. I'm from Jamshedpur, Jharkhand. If you
Mm-hmm.
talk about my education qualification, so I have done BA in Political Science Honors. Then I
Mm-hmm.
have done doctorate degree of Library Science from IGNOU University. Then I did
Mm-hmm.
some hair courses. So by professional, I am a hair trainer as well as hair stylist. But
Okay.
these days I'm doing just part-time job. Like these days I'm running my YouTube channel. So running YouTube channel is also no time consuming. So that is
True.
why I do. I work in my sister's salon, so I'm taking advantage from her
Mm-hmm.
these days.
Yeah. Right.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, these are, and if you talk about my interests, so I love yoga. I do yoga every day, and I love make other beautiful as
Mm-hmm.
my profession. So these are my hobbies. There is a lot of hobbies you can say, no, watching content related to my profession, like styling, treatment, or new things. But
Mm-hmm.
means that these days I don't have much time to scrolling and watching these things. So I
Right.
stopped these hobbies and I generate my new hobbies. So I follows my new hobby.
Great, great. So do you also upload these kind of videos, conversational video?
Yes, yes.
Hmm? Okay.
Recently, couple of months before I started my channel. It's a new
Mm-hmm.
channel.
Okay. You can share your channel's link. I would love to visit there.
Yeah, definitely. I already visited your lot of videos. I watch
Okay,
your
thank
lot of.
Okay. Yeah, so I want to know from you that as you have already watched my videos, so would you like to give me any suggestion what I need to improve in myself and in my English also?
No, I just tell you means how you look like. No, your presentation is very good, and
Hmm.
your speaking, no pronunciation, all these things is very good. And speaking is not. I cannot say that no, ki you change and you make mistake and this that because I am not that level right now. I am also beginner, so I don't
According
find any. Yeah, I didn't find any mistake or all these things. I'm not going that part. And presentable, I must say that ki your presentable is very impressive.
no, thank you so much. But
So,
yes, I always try to find out myself that where I'm lacking or and these are some things that only other person can suggest us. We cannot, of course we can understand that where are we lacking, what we need to improve ourselves when it comes to English, because when we make mistakes we are so aware of this, not while speaking but after some time we can understand that okay, here we made mistake. But if I talk about overall how am I speaking and all these things, so only that other person can guide us so well. So that's why I
yes.
just asked you.
But I'm also beginner, so I'm not going that part. I think you are better than me, and yeah, you are running for your YouTube channel. I think sometime before, no, earlier means
Yeah,
2 3 months, means 5 6 months you completed. I think you have been running your channel
more than 1 year.
more than
It's
1 year.
valid, right?
Okay, okay, okay. So your channel had had been monetized or not?
No, no, not yet. Actually, when I
Okay.
started, so I was facing a lot of problem that why, how should I connect with people. This is also a big task when we start to connect with people, and over the time, and this is the time that I'm completely habitual of this thing. I enjoy this process to connecting people, but earlier I used to happen it used to happen with me. Okay, how should I, what should I reply this person or not, what should I talk, how will I talk, these kind of a lot of questions arise in our mind. So that was the reason that earlier when I started this channel, so I was not that much frequent or consistent, I can say. But from last few months I'm continuously working, and over the time I started enjoying this process as well.
Yes, yes, main part, enjoying. And I'm also like a first I when I start my journey, English journey. So 2022 month of October, I started. Before that, I means I could not convey and speak one sentence, even one sentence. So that was my label that time. But when I join and I use offline like a help of other application, no, free application is also available. So I go through that application. I interact with a lot of people. So I realized that okay, I am quite confident right now. So I should start YouTube channel also, because what happened when you uh, uh, create your YouTube channel is a mandatory. You have to whether you are good bad condition, but you have to upload one video every day. Not mandatory, but you want to make your manage your consistency. So that is why, and this way no, you interact with people. It's a compulsion, you can say that, no, anyhow you approach people and you converse with them. So it's a nice thing, and you manage your consistency, and you update yourself also. So it's a nice thing, and as well as I reveals my face, because I am a very not a camera person. So
Right.
I thought that how I present myself in on camera, and how I reveals my face, no. So some hesitation we have everyone. So I want to reveal that thing. So that is why I run my YouTube channel, and yeah, in this way I must say that I manage my consistency, and continuously you means I try to approach people. Sometime I don't find anyone, so text to some person, no, friend or someone is somebody is there, so please give me your contact number. So in this
Mm,
way I'm maintaining. So earlier I was not that much aware, but this time I a little bit aware, and how to YouTube also work. So I'm also these things also learning. And YouTube means a lot of work. People say that it's a very, oh, you are a YouTuber, oh, it's a easy task, no, make video and upload. But behind it, lot of work like make thumbnail, download, upload. So this work is also time consuming. So gradually,
yes.
slowly, I'm learning these things. Like you, like initial stage, you make mistake. No, you don't know. Means you don't have any type of idea that time. So first, I talk with a YouTuber, no, two, three YouTuber. I spoke with them, and I find the key you maintain in your consistency in this way, and you should do, this way. You present yourself, and you talk, and side by side you can ask to your doubt also, no, your co-learner. So
Right.
yeah, these things I'm learning.
Yeah. Yes,
So you
of
are
course
a
I do.
tutor.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Right. So I am asking that, as I already told you, that when we speak, so we know very well that where are we making mistake and where do we need to improve. So I want to know from you that can you rectify or not only rectify, but can you figure out your mistakes or your lacking areas when it comes to English speaking? So can you tell me that what are some areas that where you are lacking? After speaking you realized, okay, I made mistake in my past tenses, I made mistake this, I made mistake here. So if yes, then please tell me.
Yes, means these days I try to observing things. Yeah, after watching my video, okay. while conversation, during conversation, I don't figure out my mistakes. Sometimes I realize no minor mistake and I correct myself immediately. But most of the time, it's not possible for me because I'm totally beginner. So I try, no, I go through again in that video, and then I realize that yeah, I have to no, I can make better sentence except this sentence. So that time I realize it's not possible for me. It's not possible to correct your sentence no immediately. Sometimes it's happened, sometimes it's not. It's no conversation. That is, it's called conversation. So it's a very difficult to recognize your mistakes. What
Yes,
about
right.
you? What is your
Yeah.
opinion?
So if I talk about myself, so yes, while speaking, I know very well that where I'm making mistake, and most of the time I try to correct that at the same time. But still, after every conversation or after every session, when I sit and think, okay, and when I check my video, when it comes to myself, so while speaking, I know that where I am making mistake, and I always try to connect it, correct that at the same time. But after every session, what happened? I got to know that okay, this time I made mistake in this thing. This time I made mistake in this thing. So every time it gets changed. I mean, suppose that I got to know, okay, this time I have made mistake in my past tenses. So next time definitely I will not repeat that thing. But next time I found out myself in making mistake in something else. So
Yes,
I try to correct myself that time. So
yes,
it
yes.
happened.
I think everyone face this problem.
Yes, right.
Means you studied in English medium school.
No, no, I studied in Hindi medium.
So tell me about your English journey.
English journey, yes, actually I have shared it. I think I can say it. So, but yes, I completed my master's in Hindi, and after that, I thought that I should learn this language, and I started just learning. I used some English free applications so where I can connect with my co-learners, and then I did that, and gradually I saw changes in myself. So now I am okay and I can connect with anyone perfectly. I don't face any issue. But yes, this time we can say learning English learning, it is lifelong process. Or when it comes to vocabulary also, most of the time it happened that after this session or after while watching I got to know okay this word I wanted to use, this word also I can say that in normal sentences, but when I wanted to make it so effective and so so I want to speak some impeccable English sometimes, so only then, otherwise normal English I don't find any mistake, I don't find any problem.
Okay. Means yeah, every time means we have a collection of vocabulary. But what
Mm.
happened when we go to speak with someone and yeah, while conversation, these things no exact word. We always choose no substitute. Exact word we know, but we forgot. All time means no on the spot we cannot, that word cannot come and it strike in your mind. So this
Yeah,
problem I have also.
nice. Okay, I can say inflation is increasing day by day, right?
Right.
Inflation is a lot. That's true.
What is your planning? Means how do you practice these days? Means what do you do for enhancing your English? Right now you are in better place, but even though something is no, something
Hmm.
we need required to improve. There is a always no some space for improving yourself. So what do you do?
Yes, so nowadays I'm just connecting with people, and I have also started taking some online classes for the beginners, the person who have started recently and they want to enhance, they want to immerse their English skills. So I'm helping them, and at the same time I'm learning also. And apart from that, I'm connecting with people. So it's a good practice for me, and I'm so privileged to have such a people. So at least every day I can do one or two session with my student also, with my co-learners also.
Okay, so you teach English?
Yes.
Okay, so means as a big means your student is beginner, totally beginner. So how did you start? Means how do you start teaching them?
So they connected me, and first I told them, because I'm not very perfect and I'm not very certified, but still. So they asked me, you can guide us well because we are on our rudimentary level. Then I said, okay, definitely I would give my best. Whatever I can do, I will do it for you. So I started, and I do some activities in my classes, so that in beginning, because we can teach them and we can share our experience so well as compared to the native speaker, because we have started from that point, they are on that point, so we can understand them so well. So I feel that, yeah, I can help them better, and I can share my experience, whatever the mistakes that I have committed, so they would not repeat the same mistake. So I can share my ideas, my experiences.
So do you teach first tenses or you
Actually,
take?
it varies. It does not mean that when person is saying I'm beginner, so they don't know grammar. Of
Hmm.
course, they know grammar, but still they consider themselves as a beginner, right? When it comes to spoken English. So it's not necessary that whenever someone comes to you and he said, okay, I'm a beginner, so you have to start from the grammar, from the tenses, because probably they are good at grammar, they are good at tenses. But when it comes to spoken, they consider themselves that I'm a beginner. So it varies person to person. Some people, they are beginner, but they have a good command over their grammar, so I just make them for clear more, so that they can use them also in their sentences. And on the other hand, some people, yes, they didn't work on their grammar, so they need to work on that grammar also. So yeah, it varies person to person. Long story short is that we cannot be so monotonous that same strategy we have to apply on each and everything. If I talk about you, if I talk about myself and other co-learners also, so everyone is a different, and same strategy will not work on the each and every person, that I have learned on myself. Maybe things work for me and maybe it would not work for others. So that is the reason, and we have to understand the requirement of that person, right? What is the need of them?
But sometimes actually what happened, people, some people have a good knowledge about the grammar and tenses, but even though they are not good speaker, and they
True.
don't means when they start speaking, so they feel hesitation and lot of what I say, not courage, no, they have demotivate themselves ki when I will speak, so I will speak wrong and other will what they will think, no, that kind of thing comes in your mind. So
True.
when student know everything tenses and grammar, so means you what is your method to teaching them? You tell them ki you speak, start speaking,
Hmm.
or what?
Okay. Yes. So I would say one thing, that first is knowing things and using them. Both are very different, right? Knowing grammar and using grammar, both are completely different to each other. And what I do first, if they know the grammar, first step is that speaking. So first they start speaking. I give them randomly topic and they start speaking. So after speaking, I came to know that, okay, so these are some problem where they need to work. Because if I start from the grammar, so it will takes around 10 days, 15 days, probably 1 month, right? So first step is that they have to speak. The moment they start speaking, I got to know, okay, these are some areas they need to work. Some people, they are using good grammar, but still they are making they are making mistakes, and they are taking a lot of time in order to framing their sentences, they in order to coming up with a good idea what actually they want to deliver. So first they speak, and then I got to know, okay, these are some areas they need to work. So then I correct them. And if I talk about vocabulary, so this is a continuous process. Every day I'm also learning, so I also share vocabulary, not that much, but one or two, whatever I can. So one or two, I think that's enough. Then I ask them to construct sentences. Some sentence they construct at the same time in the classes also, and I give them as a homework also. So after that, what happened? These one or two vocab, they are very good that they, these words get inculcate in their mind so that they can use whenever they want. So these are some ways that I do, and some activities also, some extemporaries. Like today, I asked this question to you. So randomly, I find out these kind of questions, and I ask them. I throw them to answer whatever it comes their mind, and vocabulary also. Some more activities we can say, but whatever is that I am just trying to make myself better, and at the same time others also, because they are depending on me somewhere, because they have hope to me, and I have learned all these things, so I feel that yes, if I did that, they can also do it.
Right. So yeah, you give so
Yeah.
much ideas and uh, means no those who are beginners so they can get idea from this video. No, they start their journey also.
Right.
Shall
So
we wrap up? It's
yes,
getting long.
was yeah, it was very nice talking to you.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah,
Good
okay,
day.
have a good day.
Yeah, take care.